Hello. This is the wrong room. Hold on. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Monday. I was about to say, is it Monday? It is. It is indeed Monday. Welcome. How's everybody doing? 07. Good evening. It's the duck woman. It's me. Hold on. Room is open for tonight. I'll see you all pretty soon. Alright. Oh. Alright, how was everybody's day? Can't believe the day's pretty much done. Unless, you know, you live someone... You drew... Oh god, sorry, I'm getting mad distracted. I was gonna say, unless you live somewhere else, then it's Tuesday, huh? Hold on, Shiki messaged me. For a second. Saw you. Man, I read that so wrong. Alright. Hello, 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 hi, hello, hi, 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 hi. Oh my god, I feel like I did a lot today, but at the same time I didn't. I feel like I did a lot, but I didn't at the same time, which is kind of weird, I think, to say, but, you know. Hope you had a good one. Did you guys have a good one today? How was your day? Did you guys do anything exciting? Anything crazy happen on my end? What did I do today? I did a lot of, like, you know, stream prep work for the week, so that includes, like, thumbnail stuff, the schedule. I just had to edit, like, one thing with the schedule. I think I'm gonna go back when I'm writing posts or sending you guys posts to using this little template that I used to use way back when. I think I'm gonna continue to use, or I'm gonna start using back this sort of heavy text template because I don't know, something in me just tells me that I should just go back to writing as much as I used to. I know some folks were like, well, they don't read, so I was like, I took that as a sign of like, I shouldn't be writing as much, but I'm gonna go back to writing. I'm gonna go back to writing as much as I did beforehand. Something tells me that I should just be doing that, so there was that. Today, I had to edit the schedule just a tad bit. Then, what else? I did some thumbnail work. I did the Let's Go Pikachu thumbnail. That wasn't too bad. And then I did the Scrap and Yap. I added some stuff to the Scrap and Yap thumbnail. That's one thing. And then the other thing is I did drawing. I did drawing for the thumbnail on Sunday, but I'm not gonna put up that room just yet because I didn't want to bombard you guys with rooms. That was something else I have been thinking about. Had to get creative with the display you wanted to make, but you screwed up with the foam. So you need to go buy more tomorrow. You know, I don't know if it's weird for me to say this, but I think I saw your room when you were, like, there was some thread, I think. And then I think I saw you comment underneath. I've been seeing, like, a lot of room posts. I haven't really been seeing a lot, but I've been seeing, like, room posts here and there, and I think I saw a little bit of yours, Onyx. You have, like, a Mario corner, right? I was gonna say, like, that if my memory serves me correctly, which now it's actually pretty fuzzy from what I think I saw, it was like, I was like, yeah, you have a really, like, decked out Mario corner, but your room, I remember, was, like, really crazy. Also, welcome Camille07. The don't reading thing is a meme, at least for you, alright. Sometimes I'm really slow. I should make sure I say this, but I'm genuinely really slow. You're about to type to me ... I think we know this, but yeah, I am pretty slow. But so a lot of the time, or sometimes, I will take things at face value for what you tell me, unless you tell me afterwards that it's a joke. Slash, if you are new and you are joking with me, you should probably tell me that it's a joke. If you are joking with me, because again, like, I can't really tell from, like, typing or text sometimes that this is just memes and stuff, you know, versus like, oh, this is serious. Dear God. Oh, you know what? Anything crazy happened as you said that? Someone wrote to me on X today because I made a post. I think it was under my schedule. I could be wrong. It was either under my schedule or somewhere else. Someone wrote to me and was like, why did you block me? Or can you unban me, please? Why did you block me? Something along those lines. So then I blocked them. That's like the craziest thing that happened today. I was really pondering on it, and then I was like, if someone's gonna do that to me, then I'm just gonna block you. I don't know what you want from me. I'm just gonna block you. Get blocked. That's what it felt like. Because yeah, as you said, crazy. God, the thing is that like it could be that they're watching right now. Obviously, I have no idea, but if you're gonna write, I went to their profile. Did I recognize the name? No. To be honest, no, I didn't. There was... Okay, so let me just give you like a little bit of detail. And let me also add to that, I don't know if this is them or not. A long while ago, there was a quote-unquote VTuber that followed me or subscribed to me on YouTube. And like all of their stuff was AI generated stuff. So I was like, this probably is some sort of bot. But the names don't match up actually in my head because that was Princess something VTuber and this person's name was like something else VTuber. Don't know if they are or if they aren't. Anyway, that's like the only person that I can think of that I blocked them, and it's because I was like, this looks like a bot. Usually if I block people, it's like different things, but like the number one reason is because this is bot behavior, and I'm not finna engage with any of that or see you here. Anyway, this person messaged me. It's not even messaged me. They commented on one of my Twitter posts earlier today, and they were like, God, I really wish I remember the wording, but it was along the lines of, why did you block me? Or can you unban me, please? Something like that. But like, I for starters, no idea who they are, right? Number two, I went to their profile to look at what they're doing, and then they have a pin thing there that's like, it's something about going on with they don't want to support artists, or like an artist ghosted them, so they're using AI. Something weird like that. And then I saw their whole page was like AI stuff, so I was like, I don't want to engage with this, so I just blocked them. I was like, it's like I can't like waste my time 2026. I genuinely can't. If anyone's gonna come at me with that sort of like, why did you block me? Then you're gonna get blocked again. Slash, it was really, I think it really was, can you unban me? If you're gonna tell that to me, then you're gonna get blocked again. Like, I can't waste my time. No, you can't waste my time. I genuinely can't. I sat there and I looked, and then I pondered, and then I was like, this is a waste. This is genuinely a waste of my time. Like, even right now, me talking about this kind of is a waste of my time. But that as you said, like, anything crazy happened, that was the craziest thing that happened today. Honestly, that was the craziest thing that happened. I really am at the point of like, I can't. I can't be bothered. As we were talking about like rivals and low cortisol versus high cortisol yesterday, I'm very right now low cortisol slash I'm not trying to be high cortisol. So that was the craziest thing that happened to me today. Hi, Papilla. Shiki's still messaging me. What did I read it as? I drew the thumbnail for Sunday. I didn't post it yet. What happened? Hold on, let me one of my VTuber buddies typed to me, so let me reply to them. I say, as I should be focusing on you guys, one quick or 2 quick minutes and I'll come back. I read it as, It's funny. My keyboard is very clicky, so for a second I thought you guys can hear it, but no. But it's very satisfying to listen to. What happened? Basically, what happened was someone wrote to me on X, and they asked me, can you unban me? Like, why did you block me? And then I blocked them. I was just saying that because someone asked me if anything crazy happened, and that is what happened. Hey, welcome in, 07s. Man, I didn't even in this room I don't have the journaling stuff set up. I should show you my Nagi stuff. I think you asked me, Felicity, for Nagi. I started working on that again. / I want to continue working on that. I have like a lot of journaling stuff, or like my journal projects kinda... It's not backlogged, I think. It's more along the lines of like, I need to go back to them. So I'm gonna take my time and do that. But I have been doing a lot of writing off camera regardless. Let me see if I could pull up my... what is it? My slideshow. There it is. I don't even know what my own music sounds like, but here, you guys can have the slideshow up. And then you know what I can do? I can edit this, I can edit this to do this. Perfect. And now you can see everything. Hold on. Give me a moment or 2 or 3 as I like readjust. Sorry for the like random readjust on camera. And there it is. You did. Yeah. You know what happened? I actually, as you're saying that, and this goes to everyone too, not only Felicity, I printed out stuff in Nagi and I have it in like another journal. I think this was like a while ago from when you asked, right? And then I think I just like I said it to chat already. I know you don't come in quite often, but I've been having for a while like severe journal burnout. It's like I like it, but it's like I don't want to do it, and that ties to other things too that I'm not really gonna go into. But I did print out another set of Nagi and I didn't do it, but since I've been working in this new journal, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna print out another set of Nagi again and try and slowly work on that. So I'm happy that you like so far. I'm not done yet, but I will continue working on it, and I'll show you my progress as it's going on / as once I finish it. Oh my god, words. A lot of words in my head. It's rare to find other VTubers that journal so it makes you happy. I'm happy to hear. To be honest, I'd love to do it hand cam. I think I was telling all of the petitos this, that I'd love to do it hand cam, but my god, I think the hardest thing for me as a VTuber is figuring out how to do setup. I think just the hand cam setup is the hardest part for me when I'm doing journaling stuff. So like, you know what, I'm just gonna stick to this like scrap and yap type of thing on Mondays, and then I can show you my work in photo form, which I should have. I did post the photos of Nagi in the posts tab, like the stuff that I worked on from last time. I think it took me around 3 to 4 hours to do, if I remember that correctly, but it's looking good so far, so I have no complaints. Oh yeah. Let me see too. If I'm gonna make another video, I can actually. I need to go back to one of your favorite tank players shots. Player shots by a tank player. I'm gonna get to that, Zero. Hold on. I need to get to that too. But balls. I literally lost my train of thought. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to pull up to see if the photos I had of Nagi were in my drive. Yeah, it's kind of... I mean, to be fair, like... The first one that I did, like the journaling 101, it's probably a little different than the other journaling, like the setting up for a new journal. It's probably a little different than what I did beforehand, right? I can try. I feel like that setting up for journaling video that I did, I feel like that one like gives you the gist of everything, but I can do a journaling 101. I can try and do that again. That's not going to be too much of a problem. It's been a little while since I've done like quote unquote like offline video and like editing work, but I can try. I do not mind trying. I'll also write that down. But I need to find my photos first. I thought I had them saved to my drive. I probably threw them away. But I have them on my other computer, so that's not going to be too big of a problem if I don't have it or I can't find it. Okay, 0. So why pin that comment, by the way, is because yesterday we were talking in Rivals about like team ups and stuff. And what had happened was someone had asked yesterday, by the way, that like, hey, is there a team up that you feel like is there that isn't viable? Slash, is there a team up in the game where it's like it's absolute buns and you shouldn't choose, you shouldn't like choose it over the other one? And then I was like, Magneto's. And then they were like, why? And then I was trying to reference that video, but alas, I couldn't find it. Slash, I was trying to replicate it during stream, but I did it wrong. The thing was that I did it on a 275. I did the mag combo on a 275 HP hero when I should have done it on a 250 HP hero. And I didn't realize that. So I wanted to pin that there to show you guys, like, I did it wrong, obviously. But there is like the stream and there is the clip. It was clipped, so I wanted to make sure I pinned that there. And if Mr. Cricket Club comes in, at least he could see it done the right way. Because again, I don't play Mac. I do need to learn a little bit of tank though, for sure. Nagi 1. See if this is gonna work. All right. I need to clean my PC too. This is so random for me to say this, but I really do need to clean my PC. If you do, I look forward to it. Video was really awesome for your friends who were getting into it. All right, yeah, no problem. I can I'll try my best to do it. I don't think it hurts to try, you know. Let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Alright. Wonder how much I'm gonna be allowed to add. Alright, the Nagi photo should be in here. Let me see. Slash, you guys can see. You can tell me if he shows up. But awesome to hear about your video. Okay, alright. I didn't even know that there was like more. I didn't know that there was more than one that wanted it, but I can do that. I think, man, I feel like, I have to like make a like a note, because there was a lot that went into that video, and by a lot I mean, oh, hello, Leaning Doug. By a lot I mean like, obviously the filming was something. And then what else? I had to like differentiate the different categories. What else? I had to, well, gathering everything is not a problem, you know? But there are like different things that go into it, but I should be able to do it. I should make a list now. You were there, but you find it funny you went from unnamed tank person to having the shorts. But you know what, yeah, obviously I sit in his, I'm not gonna lie to you, I sit there all the time. It's between him and someone else, but the other person that I watch, it's a he, but the other person that I watch, he just memes. I think that's the best way to describe that person. He literally is memeing and he's having a good time, which is why I watch him. It's just a joy. It's always pleasant to watch him. But yeah, obviously, yeah, it's flats. I mean, come on. Water is wet. Right? Ah, there are my Nagi photos. Look, they look good. Alright, so... Is it the Prime Strange player? I watch him like here and there, but no. He is very Chungus, right? If we're on the same page. I don't really watch Chungus as much as I watch Flats, but I I watch him here and there. But that is not the other person that I watch. I'll be surprised. I don't know if I should say I should be surprised, but... I think it might be pretty easy to figure out who it is. It depends. They're so cute. Thank you, thank you. I'm not done yet. I have like 2 other pages that I started because I started that from the last episode. But I'm gonna slowly try and work on it. I have a lot of blue stuff that I had wanted to work on. Not necessarily related to Blue Lock, but I have a lot of blue. I need to catch up with that. So let's see, journaling video. Since you're here, and since some other of you guys are here that like or are interested in journaling, you can give me ideas. So the journaling video, journaling 101 video, which by the way, why did I delete that? No one asked that, but I'd like to talk about it a little bit, yeah? Kind of deleted it because I felt like that wasn't me anymore. And then on top of that too, if you were here, you know about like the whole model situation. I mean, it's not that big of a deal that I was using a pre-made, but I think I was just at the point where I was like, I felt kind of uncomfortable, so I was like, you know what, if I need to refilm it and like do it from the beginning, then I don't mind. I don't really mind, but I have to figure out / remember how to film, because a lot of the equipment and stuff that I used to film that old one, I actually don't have it anymore, so we'll see. And then in terms of, there's a lot that goes into those, by the way, that's different from like live streaming. The whole process of filming an offline video, in the case of it being like a journaling video, it's so different from like this other like a live stream. So you know, everything I'll try my best. That's really what it is. I'll try my best. Since you guys asked for it, I'll do it. It's not a problem. So oh boy, what did I start off with, you guys? I can't even remember that video. I can't remember that video. I think I said you needed a journal, right? To start off with. And then the 2 typical sizes are A5 and A6. I should talk about that. And then there's also the difference between dot, grid, and lined journals, right? I can yap about that just a little bit. It's not really like necessary. Don't mind me, I'm taking notes now on the what I remember, what I filmed from the beginning, and then working from it to here. Plus now you have more examples you can share in the video. That is true. I do have more examples, and I have lots of images that I can show. You're right. The part I found most helpful were about which notebooks I recommend and such. All right, so I would recommend a Midori, actually. I think Midori is like the best thing to get as a beginner. The Midori MD series. I think it's now called just the MD now. And then like making sure your budget is good. Right, then if you're doing the journaling that I do, oh, I was talking about pens. Paper and pens and bleeding have been helpful, so I'll yap about that too. So the next thing I should talk about is like pens, right? I think pens would work best. Yeah, pens versus pencil. I'll also probably yap about like what pen I like to use. I think I talked about in that other video glue versus tape roller. And what suits you best. It's really what, like, all of these materials that I would recommend in a journaling video, it comes down to a couple of things. It comes down to like, what's your budget, and then like what you feel will work best. But I think budget is more so the most important thing, because think about it, right? This is a new hobby that you're diving into. I'm probably gonna say this in the video too, but it's like any new hobby that you're diving into, you're probably these images look like high quality movie props. Oh my god, thank you. You make these? Yeah. This is all of my journaling work that I've done thus far. I'm happy that you like them. Thank you. Yeah. This is all of my journaling work. I've been trying to edit like the photos. Some of them look kind of weird, so I apologize on that note. But this is all my journaling work because I can't really do a hand cam. Great journaler. Thank you. I'll take those compliments. But yeah, this is all of my work that I've done thus far. You're late yet again. No, don't worry about that. Welcome in. 07s, how are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to all of you guys that are coming in. How was your Monday thus far? Or Tuesday, it really depends on where you are, yeah? What was I saying? I think I was talking about like journaling and budget, right? Yeah, it really comes down, like everything comes down to like, you know, if this is a hobby that you're interested in, but you're not fully ready to commit to it yet, then the most important thing is that you're not overspending and you're putting your monies in the right place, right? So I think that's something that I touched upon that is like, I need to do it, I need to probably talk about it again in said video. Tuesday morning has been okay. Made a cheeseburger for breakfast? That makes me that's kind of funny. It's 100 degrees where you're at, and you're dying. Make sure to drink water, yeah? Doesn't even matter where you are. Make sure that you have water and you have some sort of, just make sure you're staying hydrated, because that's the most important thing. I've been trying to make sure my water bottle has been filled up. Had a good Monday. Friend and his mom took you at conveyor belt sushi place for lunch. Hope you had fun with that. Man, I actually would love to go to conveyor belt sushi. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen it, and I also see like the little things where you can put in the plates in the whatever chute it is, and then you like a mini game pops up, and then at 0.00001%, like you get a little prize. I want to do that with somebody. I think that would be fun. But I'm happy to hear you. That sounds like a great Monday to me. Tasty burger for breakfast. Damn. You know what? You're getting your protein in the morning, so I can't really blame you. Can't blame you at all. Have 3 Dr. Peppers. No, that doesn't count. You need to drink water. Bad. Slaps you on your wrist. That's not good. And then chores. Head of blast. Listen, you're just Xing things off your list. That was something that I was writing about today, actually, because I do, besides like all of this stuff that you're seeing on screen, I do like regular like journaling without like all the imagery. So I was reflecting today, and I was like, something that I need to do a little bit better is making checklists and then crossing things off as I do them, because that is what allows me to stay like on track, is what it is. Because sometimes if I don't have like a set list of things I need to do and I have it in front of my face, I'm gonna go off the rails. I'm not really gonna like stick to my plan, essentially. So hey, listen, you got your chores done, yeah? So that's good. Oh, that's the one you went to. Got a honkai Star Rice prize for having 15 plates total. Damn. I was about to say 15 is a lot, but it isn't. It's just 15 pieces of sushi. But that sounds so fun. Never seen a sushi train minigame. Those sound fun. Yeah, they usually like... I think it's Kura Sushi. There's probably other places that do it too. But I think it's Kura Sushi like collabs with different IPs. So like I don't even remember what they collab with. But sometimes I see like the little advertisements where it's like, we're collaborating with this, and this today. Or like for this week or this month. And if you come in... and you eat so and so much, you can get a prize. Or if you order, you can order like this, and this off the menu, and it's for limited time. It is Kura. All right, nice. Yeah, I would love to do that. It looks and sounds fun. You missed the Hololive and Kirby collabs for Kura. I saw the Kirby one. That was like a while ago, but those are so cute. Been told that it's good to have a journal, but you're never sure if it'll really help me. Well, listen. I think the best advice that I can tell you in relations to journaling or getting a journal is like it's new, right? So something new is always kind of daunting. I think that's something that I've been saying on the channel for a while as late, because new model, new stuff with rivals yesterday, and now this. It definitely is daunting, but if you have the mindset of like, I'll try it and see how it goes, then you should be okay. I mean, you also have to figure out like what exactly it is you want to journal, right? There are a lot of questions that you have to ask yourself while you're journaling, slash if you want to journal, like what is my end goal with journaling, right? So for example, you can do like gratitude journaling. Maybe you want your journaling to be like mine, where it has pictures in it, and you write. You can do like memory journaling if you have a camera. And you can put like photos in your journal as you go about your day. As Felicity is saying, there are like so many different types of journaling. It depends, yeah, on how you tailor it to your. That is literally it. You have summed it up so nicely. I think I'm just assuming from your comment. It just sounds like you're kind of on the fence. Listen, all you need to do, like, it doesn't have to be how mine looks, right? Mine is like decked out over the top with stuff. The easiest way to start is to get any sort of notebook that's cheap and a pen that's cheap, and then write. That's basically what journaling is. You just have to figure out what it is you want to write about. And then sometimes writing does really help. And then again, it's really like, what am I catering to? Like, what needs does it suit me for? Maybe you don't want to write. Maybe you want to just like decorate. You can do that. That's called scrapbooking. I still consider it like a part of journaling, but you can do that too. Doesn't matter. Sometimes like you don't want to have words, right? You want to do your own. If you want to do like sticker work like I do, you can do that too. There's no rules. Never really done journaling. But your housemate has a fancy journal designed by the guy who made Earthbound. Seems to help her, I guess. Yeah, I actually have, as you're saying that, I have a journal with an Earthbound case. It has Mr. Saturn on it. I love those. Was camping, started journaling, and have 2 journals filled with when you were 17 and 18. Should pick it up again. Listen, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to try. And then my message to everyone is, it doesn't hurt to try. Number 1. And number 2 is like, you will not know unless you try. You won't know unless you try. I mean, everyone will have their own opinion and own, like, yeah, everyone has their own opinion about something, right? This is in the case of journaling. Everyone will have their own opinion on how certain things are, or how certain things may be, or how they may seem, but you will not know how something truly is unless you experience it for yourself. Right? Tried it before, but you couldn't commit consistently. All right, I had the same problem. Story time now. I was writing, and now I guess I'll yap about this. Story time. There is a planner that I have. It's called the Hobonichi, and it's a day-to-day planner. So what that means is, like, every single day there is a page for you to write something. The first year that I bought it, I missed a lot of pages, and I was very hard on myself because it was like, damn, like, I did not commit to this consistently, and now I feel bad because there's a lot of blank pages in this planner that has like 365 days in it, right? But I was like, at the same time, this really helped me. And I feel like I accomplished something, or I felt better whilst doing it. Mind you, I wasn't consistent with it. I did a lot. So I was like, you know what? Try it again next year. Next year, 2025. I got another one because I was like, I feel like although it wasn't the best, it helped. So let me try it again. Tried it again. 2025. I think I missed probably like a week. Probably like a week or 2 weeks in days total, which 2 weeks is a lot, but that's 14 days out of the 365 days of the year. If you look at it at a bigger scale, it's like, that's still not bad, you know? That's not bad at all. I think like something with journaling too, which why I haven't been doing it as consistently as I used to, was because, as you're saying it, like I couldn't commit consistently. But I feel like that fear of commitment and committing consistently is like a blockage, or it's like it's gonna force me to not do what it is that I like to do, you know? At least that's how it was with me for a while, where it was like I'm very hard on myself. I think from what I'm reading too, I could be wrong, you know, I might be reading into it, but you're gonna be your own you're gonna be your harshest critic to yourself. But I feel like if there is that drive or that passion there and you're doing it, I don't think you need to be like as hard. And sometimes I am really hard on myself, but I like a lot of the people that I met here, the petitos that I see a lot, they tell me like, you know, you need to calm down with that. So I would say the same message to you too, like, you don't really have to, it's like, this is not graded at the end of the day, right? It's just for you and yourself. If you're gonna like worry about consistency and like perfectionism is what it is, right? Have the perfect journal that's complete, then when are you gonna start? You know? And that's not only to journaling, but that's towards a lot of things. Hold on. I feel hot. I'll be back. Like 2 seconds. I had to take a sip of water. Housemate D, the same thing. First half of her First half of her fancy journal is blank, but the fact she's doing it at all is base. Exactly. Oh, awesome face. I didn't even see. Oh, wow. And that is true. It's important to remember, like, your journal is for you and yourself. And what you do with it, yeah, exactly, is yours. No one, like at the end of the day, it doesn't... If you look at it and it makes you happy, then, you know, no one really has to know, or like, you don't really have to bother with anyone else's opinion. I think that's something else that a lot of people fear, myself included. It does get pretty rough. Like, we had this conversation a while ago with Pokopia, Pokemon Pokopia, where it was like someone had mentioned that some people were on Reddit and they were writing that they don't even want to pick up the game because there are people who fully decked out their Pokopia islands on day one, and they saw that and they were like, you know what? Because this person has already fully decked out their Pokopia island and built things in the sky and completed the game and got all this stuff on day one, they're not going to waste $60 on it. It's kind of like, damn. Someone was able to do all of this stuff, but then it's like, you're not able to form your own opinion and experience it for yourself. I feel like sometimes you look at things and you see that someone's so far ahead, and it's like you don't want to start. You don't want to try. That's not you specifically, but sometimes that happens to a lot of us, you know? And it's just like, damn. You'll never know unless you try, right? You've done that before, yeah. I think it's pretty hard, especially when you look at certain, I feel like when you look at certain things and certain people, you probably tend to feel that way. Myself included, where it's like, I think what it burns down to is like imposter syndrome, almost. I probably am using that term wrong, so if I am, I apologize, but it doesn't hurt to try. No one has to know. And myself included. Like, I think sometimes you look at other people's stuff. Again, now I feel like I'm hula hooping. You look at other people's stuff and you're like, wow, this is so polished and so neat and so clean. But I don't know if I can do the same thing. But it's like, if it's inspiring you to start something, then, you know, you can try. You can try. It doesn't hurt. I think with journaling, like, as I was asked to do like a whole journaling 101 video, genuinely, it's two things. You need a book, you need a pen. Unless you want if you want to write in pencil, you can write in pencil. Whatever it is that you feel like you want to write in, you can write. Don't matter. It's Hobonichi Teko. Yeah, that's what I use too. It's super cute and has, yeah, cool quotes. Every day has like a different quote. Or it's really 2 days depending on what it is. But yeah, they always do like an Earthbound theme every year. The Hobonichi. Let me show you what mine looks like. I was telling the Petitos I bought 2 of this. I bought 2 of the same one because I like the cover so much. And it's not gonna be, I think, recycled into next year. But I am excited to see what they have for next year. I'm a crazy gremlin in that remark. In that remark. Cannot even words. Let me figure out where it is. Mine is vernacular, which means when you move it around, the image changes. This is my favorite thing. Let me see if I can pull it out. Uh-oh. I don't even know if it's saved. Brother, great job, brother. Hold on. Made by Earthbound creator, and he made it to encourage people to love and experience life. I didn't know that there was like a... I didn't know that it was that deep. Well, that is cool to get that information. Hold on. Earth. Let me see if I can find it. It has Mr. Saturn on it and it is yellow. Ah, this one. And this is my favorite thing. I love this thing so much. Here it is. This. I have 2 of these now because I like the cover. But when you move it around, it like has different angles of Mr. Saturn. And I just like Mr. Saturn in general. I really haven't played Earthbound all that much. Though I only know Mr. Saturn from Smash. But this is what I have. I couldn't resist buying 2 of them. That one, yeah, this one is like peak. I'm very happy that I have 2. They do new covers every year, so... But they always have Earthbound. I think Earthbound is like always gonna be tied with Hobonichi. So every year they have a different Earthbound like set. But I'm curious to see what's gonna happen this year. Which that doesn't happen until November. It's so exciting. At least for me. Ah, it has the watercolor movement art one. Ah, I see. Let me see. Let me peep that. I think I know which one that is. But yeah, going back to the main topic at hand, because now I'm just nerding out about the covers, right? You know. If you need any help with journaling, I'm here. Can give you a helping hand or advice. But it doesn't hurt to try. Just get a random notebook and start journaling. Probably have one already laying around in your place that you don't use. You can recycle that one. Not have to waste like any money. You know? So, what is the difference / different uses? Talk about printing as well. You are up. Printing. Have other things but you would lurk. Of course, I will see you around. 07s, have a good one. Thank you for coming in too. I appreciate it. Let me see. I think this will have to go before this. I'm trying to like write out a journaling 101 video and then you guys can watch it. It's up to you. You can watch it, don't have to watch it, whatever it is. But that will be there once I figure out what it is that I did / remember what it is that I yapped about. Extra stuff. Stickers. I think I talked about washi tape. Different types. And then I also, I will talk about like markers and like painting. I don't think I did painting in the last one, but I will yap about painting. I genuinely can't remember, like what I did in that video. Was journaling one of the first things you had in mind when you started your channel? Yeah, actually, like, yeah, 100% I did. I think the hardest thing for me and like talking about journaling, well, I think like when I started, I had very bad burnout to the point where it was like I didn't want to touch it and do it back. So I told you yesterday that I've been doing this for 3 years now. It has been a very interesting process of like trying to incorporate it here and there. Then it's like, you know, obviously it's like there were days where it's like my hands would not want to touch any of my stuff. So that was pretty hard. I do have a couple of hand cams around on the channel. Those are really fun to do, but at the same time it's like those are kind of hard to set up. Hi Pumpkin, welcome. How are you? Happy Monday. The hand cam is like really hard to set up. I also like worry about lighting and things of that nature because I don't have really the best setup for hand cam. It's also kind of painful to do with my space, but I tried. And then I think I've settled on this for now, where it's like I get to do a zatsu. If you watch other VTubers, the term zatsu or zatsudan may sound familiar. But if you're not familiar with that term, it's basically me just coming on and doing what I'm doing right now, chatting to you guys, no game tonight. And I get to do my journaling work. And then I was like, well, how can I show you my journaling work without having a hand cam for you guys to see? And then the answer to that would be to take pictures of what I'm doing and then show you guys the next stream, right? So everything is kind of continuous in a sense. Whatever I'm working on for tonight, you'll get to see it next stream. And then we work from there. Appreciate, journaling hasn't died out with the advent of the internet. I feel like a lot of people crave like we're in a very digital era. That's obvious. Very, very obvious, right? That everything is digital. I mean, look at us, what we're doing right now, it's digital. But I feel like everyone will / still always crave physical. There will always be a craving for physical things and physical stuff, whether it be in the form of video games, right? Because there's like that there's that issue that's going around right now with Sony, right? And just going digital, no more discs. Gunpla kits, yes. A lot of the other petitos in here love doing model kits, whether it's Gunpla or the Warhammer ones. A lot of petitos do that too. There's so many different things. If you do Legos, some of the petitos in here like doing Legos or working with building blocks is the other term. There are a lot of hands-on activity. I don't think that will ever die out. Last video you made, was great with the angle, though maybe it was tougher to film, like still like you're saying. Yeah, so I can yap about that a little bit. Like, so if we're doing offline content, right? And hold on, let me just... Hi Nick, how are you? Happy Monday. So when I'm doing offline content, meaning like I'm not doing live streaming stuff and I'm posting video, like actual videos, I need to think about what device am I using to film? My phone. Then it's a matter of like how am I gonna set up my phone to film, right? And then I kid you not, I bought a new tripod because I don't even know if you call it a tripod, but I have this tripod sort of thingy that I got that I figured would work. Obviously you got the angle that you got in the last video that I posted. It wasn't the best angle, but it was an angle that I felt like worked the best. When I was trying to figure out what angle to do, oh my god, apologies, I had a burp. I moved this tripod around to like, I don't even know how many different areas. It was very painful for me to figure out like what angle will work, and I still feel like there's a better angle than the one that I got in that video. But I did a lot of like different angle testing without saying too much. So I had that. I used to have like an overhead clamp situation, but I got rid of that clamp thing. That's number one. And number two is I don't even know if it can fit my phone anyway, so that's long gone. But so that's the filming, right? I film with my phone, then I have to transfer it to my computer. Then after that, what I do is I edit the raw footage of everything, and I make sure that I mute it, basically. Because what I want to do is I want to make a voiceover type of video. Now here's where things get a little bit more interesting. How I filmed that video now, once I had the raw footage edited on my laptop, was I had my laptop in front of me, and then I opened up my recording stuff on my computer, and then I started doing voiceover with the VTuber model on my computer. Then I think I had to transfer that footage now to my laptop and then marry the two things together. And that's how I did everything. And then obviously if I need to put in subtitles, now I need to spend more time like adding in subtitles. So it's a lot. It's a lot of like transfer between like one device to another device to another device to another device and things of that nature. I need to go cook. Bye. I'll see you around. Have a good dinner or lunch. I think it's dinner, but I will see you. Thank you for coming in. It's a lot of stuff, obviously, that goes into it. Especially if I make the determination of, do I want subtitles? Which I think subtitles is probably more beneficial, because a lot of people, myself included, I kind of tapped into / talked about this before. A lot of people do like subtitles in their videos. So if I do want to do that, then and have every single thing subtitled, that means that's another round of me trying to watch a video over again and go through it, and then I have to yeah, it's a lot. And now let me get started. Let me get started with thumbnails now. So I used to have a white sheet. I think a white sheet is probably the best thing to take journal photos on, because it's essentially a white canvas, right? I think nothing beats that. However, I have no idea where I put that. So the last thumbnail that I did, it's kind of dark. I think that's probably why the viewership is kind of low. Also, no problem, Camille. I will see you around. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Have a safe trip home. 07s. It's kind of the photo is kind of on the darker side, but I need to experiment around with different things on that, like, thumbnail front. It's again, like, it's a lot that I think about, and there's a lot that goes into it too. So you know, on one half, it's stressful, but if one person is asking for it, like, I don't mind trying. And as long as I tried, and I know I tried, then I tried. But I really think I would love to find where the heck I put that white sheet, or a white sheet, or white canvas in general. So we'll see. But I will do another journaling 101 back. Take my time with it too. Need to and go over my notes again. And just, like, bookmark this page. If you have any questions, by the way, feel free to ask. Imagine you contorting into weird positions to try and wedge your phone into an awkward spot for an actually good angle. You're not wrong. You're absolutely, like, not wrong, because it was kind of weird to have, like, oh, is this the right angle? Now it's like I can't even check on, as I'm leaving my camera in this angle, I can't check on it, because if I even dare move, then the camera's gonna shake, and now I'm wasting footage on stuff shaking, and you don't want a video that's kind of shaky. You know, so that's something else that that's a hassle that goes into filming those things. It's a lot, but I don't mind trying. Let me see. I have my I have a lot to catch up on here, it looks like. I'm just gonna start setting up. What did I do on this week? Let me see. I'm opening up my weekly right now. I missed out on, like, 3 weeks. I need a setup for 2 weeks, but I missed out on writing for 3, is what it is. So I need to. I'm gonna go through and start doing that, and then we'll just take it from there. It's gonna be a pretty relaxing night, regardless. Trying to scoop myself over. All right. Okay. I remember now. Okay. I remember, I mean, I had to look at this. The week that I'm doing right now is the week of the 29th when I debuted. For a second, I was like, I kind of forgot what I did, but I think I took a couple days off because, like, I took off from since Thursday, if I remember correctly. Because I was like, it's just too hot. I'm not coming on. Yeah, I'll do this. It was, yeah, it's been hot. Do I make the stickers or do I get them from somewhere else? I do have a sticker machine, actually. Funny that you say that. I haven't touched it for like a long time. However, I think everything that I used here I got them all from small businesses. I typically shop small business stuff. So like different, but I will also say like different small businesses obviously like carry different stuff. So I have a lot. I genuinely have a lot. I'm also happy to support a small business. Some other ones though, like you'll see some characters floating around, like some are Sanrio characters. Yeah, I think it's primarily Sanrio. I don't even know if I have any Snoopy ones in there, but like the character stickers, I probably just found them roaming around the pond. Looks different places. Those aren't really a necessity, you know? It all does go back to like what it is you want to do with your journaling and what you want to accomplish. But if you're trying to do like what I'm doing, then you know, I don't mind telling you where I get my stuff from. Like if you want like the nitty-gritty specifics. What is it? Rhythm Heaven Groove, I think. I played. Oh, love the penny ones. Really gorgeous. Thank you. Man, the person that was here earlier, don't know if you saw them. Sometimes they don't show up in top chat. I call him JJ. His name is like Reach Killer. He always asks me to do Penny. So I think that's like my third or fourth time doing Penny, but I really enjoy doing that one. I think the colors really pop. Like they popped. You need to dominate in that dino game. You're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. I would love to get Rhythm Heaven Groove at some point, but I like that where he gets like Gundam Penny is so awesome. Yeah. That specific skin, the Gundam-esque, is pretty. Oh yeah, I hear it as it's showing up here. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. When he asked me, Reach, when he asked me like, can you do Penny? Which by the way, he did it. He asked me that again for like the third or fourth time. I was like, sure. And then I was thinking, I was like, what skin? Obviously it had to be that one. Then it was like, where am I gonna put it? So I was like, this is what I'm working on right now. This thin notebook, the weekly is what I call it. I use this to like physically log down my weekly schedule for each week. I think I did a good job with that one, huh? That skin in itself is pretty, but I had a lot of fun doing that one. That was fun. Barely play Penny, and you had to get it. I think a lot of folks did the same. I know there's a specific Petito in here. I don't know if he's still here. Does not really play Rivals, but when I showed off that one on stream, he logged back in after I don't know how many months and just bought it. I don't even know if he plays, but that one they cooked. Whoever was on the team and like proposed that idea, they really cooked that one up. They catered to the right audience. Full body. Amen. Yo, that one is like, it's so peak. It's so peak. Do you have a favorite character or franchise? Doesn't have to be rivals. That's a good question. By the way, before I forget, I'm gonna get back to that question. Yesterday, Atlas, you had asked me, like, what were my favorites from the Battle Pass? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I saw it, like, as soon as I finished streaming, and I was, like, nuts, man. Sometimes I don't see comments, so I'm gonna let you guys know that from now. But, the same names that you wrote are literally the ones that I like. I like the Venom one, I like the Mantis one, and the Deadpool one. I think the Deadpool one is nice because of the little sound effects that you get. I think you have to buy the VSF, the upgrade thing to hear it, but it's a nice legendary. And then the Mantis one, she's so pooky. I like her big old bug eyes. And then I think the Venom one actually is like, I would have never imagined that sort of like take for Venom, but I think they like cooked. At first I thought that was Groot, but then I saw that it was Venom and I was like, I like it. I like this vibe. I like the idea of this. It's so neat. I guess that kind of ties in with the Savage Lands. I don't know if I think about it. Like my brain is overthinking here. Like you would see something like that in a Savage Land pack. But I really like that Venom skin. Favorite character or franchise? I really like Snoopy. I like Snoopy a lot. Snoopy is like one of my favorite things. It's technically he's part of the Peanuts universe, right? So the Peanuts besides Snoopy, there's Woodstock, that's the little bird that hangs around with him, the yellow bird. Then Charlie Brown is his owner, and then Sally is his sister. Then sometimes you see Linus, that's the guy with the red shirt and the baby blue blanket. Then there is Lucy. Lucy is Linus's sister, but she's also the one, she has like a blue dress and black hair. She's the one that tells Charlie Brown to kick the football. And then he's like, well, how do I know you're not gonna take it away and make me fall? And then she gaslights him a little bit. And then he does it, and then he falls for the same shenanigan. Like there's a lot of characters in that universe, but that's just a couple. I'm not gonna nerd out about it, but I love the Peanuts characters a lot. Grew up on Snoopy, loved the comics. Never saw the movies or the show. I like watched The Great Pumpkin every Halloween, and then I would watch the Christmas special every Christmas. Now, like there have been like weird things happening, and Apple had the license, so it wouldn't show on like television anymore. But I invested in the DVD, so now I have it. I don't have to worry about like where is it gonna show. So I'm happy. But there's a DVD set out there that they had. Apologies if you heard me burp. I have like a burp in me. They have like a DVD set that has all of the Snoopy specials on them. It's very pricey, but I think I want to get that. I also need to research if it's still on sale because they were selling that last year. It probably is, but I'd love to get my hands on that. There used to be an archive online of all of the Snoopy specials for you to watch for free, but they obviously took that down. Such a shame. Charlie Brown is... Wait, chat, is Charlie Brown always falling for the shenanigans? Aren't you sure about that? I don't see anyone in here saying good grief. No one. And then Woodstock. Yeah, Woodstock is just a cool little guy. Woodstock. So cute. I love Woodstock. I just like birds in general. I think that's obvious Duckie dove, but I love birds. Let me see. I have a couple of different options that I can do for this week. It's technically last week. Oh, my clip is right in front of me. I was like, where's my clip? My planner is getting very chunky. Dougie Dove. I know. After Zero told me yesterday I couldn't find you. And then I was like, you changed your name. Can you imagine? Someone's gonna come to me one day. I'm gonna change my name. And then they're gonna be like, brother, I couldn't find you. You changed your name. Why? You confused the heck out of me. I want to see my content, but you changed your name. Just the thought of that alone is making me giggle so hard. I'm just a silly goose. What are birds? We just don't know. What is a bird? What is a bird? If not a bud? I have face on my mind. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. Why birds gotta fly when you approach? If not friend, why friendship? That's crazy. Crazy. Join every person with the name Doug until they finally get it right and find you. That would be crazy. That's just like a Where's Waldo situation. I genuinely felt bad yesterday when I thought Zero was just booting up his game, and when I was like, okay, 2 more. And then I started a match. I thought Zero was genuinely booting up his game, but no. It was brother, why did you change your name? I didn't know that you did this. Trying to push back my hair too, don't mind me. I have exciting news for you guys too, but I have to hold back. Just know I have exciting news. I don't know if it's exciting for anyone, but someone will feel excited. Just know I have more exciting news on the way. That's all I can say. Man, it's hard to hold back sometimes, bro. I need to hold back, but I have good news on the way. Just spoil a little. Okay, so here's the spoiler for my good news. You ready? It's good. How's that for a spoiler? It's a great spoiler, I'll tell you that much. Puts excitement over to the side and reserved for later. Yeah. You'll see it. You'll see it pretty soon. For all you know, I think it might happen in August, but it might also happen later this month. That's all I could say. Slash, I'm gonna say. But I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see. And speaking of see, I'm trying to look for washi tape right now. Is this that you cannot see, but you will see? And then I'm gonna work here. I have a lot of washi tape. Random, but I have a lot of washi tape. Can't believe Ducky Dove is having a solo live concert. I'm so excited. That's crazy. That's crazy to say. One day, if I'm put in the position to sing, I hope I get to see you there. Put in the position to sing. I might. You know what's funny? It might happen. I'm gonna regret it. Meaning regret it in terms of like I'm gonna regret laughing at myself. Did I talk about like don't know if I ever talked about like dance and stuff with you guys. Related to what you mentioned before, we gotta wait and see. Yeah, I did. I think I did mention, not concert-wise, but I did mention that I had more surprises for you guys during debut, but you are not gonna see them just as yet. That is, if you're referring to that, then yes. I think I mentioned to you guys that I like to do dance. Right? I really enjoyed doing that. I was supposed to be in like a dance competition. It was ballroom dance. I was supposed to be in like a ballroom dance competition. That was a crazy pause. Anyway, I was supposed to be in a ballroom dance competition. Like years now ago. It would happen every year, and then the one year that I got to be a part of a ballroom dance team and trained for it, they canceled the competition, and that was the only year that I would have been able to participate. So that was kind of sad, but I had fun like going through the process and doing it. There was that. I took a lot of different dance classes when I was a young lad, and it was always fun. The model is pausing in the best way. Well, you can always go back to, if you miss it, to take a screenshot. Ballroom Blitz. I feel like, I mean, I will say I haven't danced for a long time. But I think that, like, the muscle memory will bring everything back if I had to, like, go through and learn things again. It was fun, like, learning choreography and all that stuff. I always enjoyed doing that. And I wouldn't mind doing that again. So like, as the topic of concert came up and singing, I don't really have singing experience. Like, the most singing experience I have is I used to play rock band with some of my relatives when I was younger. And that was really, that was fun. However, it's been a very long time since I've done that. However, I don't really, there's something that's coming on in my hand. Oh, I don't really have like professional singing experience, but I don't mind learning. That's something with me. I don't really mind learning or giving something a try. What I'm saying is we should all get excited for your 3D model debut where you're gonna break it down on stage. I mean, if I was given the opportunity to learn how to sing and dance and all that stuff, I would be more than happy to have that. That's like a privilege to have, you know? I think everyone's time will come. Mine included. But again, I don't know if anyone wants to see me sing or dance. Someone's about to type me, and then they're gonna put an emote. Can't wait for Dove to bust a move. Well, watch this move, Muddy. It's great. Like that one? Did you like that one? That was a great move, wasn't it? Say you were a singer in a band or solo. What kind of music would you choose to be known for? Well, that's now the other thing. I'm not really like that musically inclined to tell you like, oh, I'm good at singing this genre. Didn't like that move. Okay. Okay, note taken. Note dully taken. I will try not to pull that one again. That was a great one. Wow. Wasn't it? Wow. Wasn't that a great move? It was such a superb move, if I do say so myself. Whole family? Is singer, so you know you can sing, but you hate your voice. Is deep and not feminine, and in your opinion, not feminine enough. Well, listen. Sometimes, like, what you feel is your weakness is your superpower in disguise. You just have to play around, you know, explore different things, and then you'll find what works for you, right? Also, hi Spectre, welcome. How are you? All sevens. kind of messed up ripping this tape, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Alright. Brother. But like, yeah, I don't know what kind of like genre I would be best suited for, to be honest. Probably just have to sing different things and then I'll know what I'm comfortable with / not comfortable, but I don't really have a lot of experience, so. Hold on, I'm trying to write down some key things. All right. Oh. All right. You're a vocalist for your band. Oh, I remember that you said you're very like musically talented or inclined. Not very good, but good enough was better than everyone else in the band. Ah, not very good, but good enough. You were good enough to be the best one. Question mark. Something along those lines. Gosh, I can't speak, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're putting down. Ultimately, you don't like how you sound in your comfort key. I don't even know things about keys. I know about Alicia Keys, but I don't know too much about keys. And I know about the keys in Kingdom Hearts too, the Keyblade. That's it. Silly guy. Alright. Where are my tweezers? Thank you. Silly guy. This guy over here, she's kind of silly. Oh, I should write down on my list tweezers. Another Kingdom Hearts person. The franchise will consume us all. Well, I don't know too much. Trust. But there are a lot of folks. There are a lot of folks in here that enjoy Kingdom Hearts. They know a lot more than I do, that's for sure. Old church hymn or opera voice as baritone. Damn. The way you said it. Him. Pijocho, who's not here. When you walk your way, you don't hear me say. Please. 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 Oh baby. When you walk away, you don't hear me say. Please. Please. And now I just repeat it for 30 minutes. Imagine. Never played. Is it that good? Yeah, it's a very renowned series. It is hard. There are certain things that you need to do that are pretty challenging. I know that there's like a Pooh Bear thing. Someone will have to correct me, especially if you know Kingdom Hearts. I know there's like a Pooh Bear minigame too that's like kind of tricky, but it's hard. It is hard, especially the older iterations. I was playing it on the channel, but I couldn't continue because I kept getting copyright striked, and going through that was like a pain. It's not necessarily like a big copyright. I think it was more along the lines of revenue sharing, but getting that email is kind of frustrating if I'm getting it like every episode, and I'm doing the best that I can to make sure I'm not getting any sort of copyright thing, you know? So I was like, oh, I'll just stop. But it was fun to play what I did. The 100-Acre Wood as a book. Yeah. There's like some mini game from my memory that I heard was like a very big pain. Remember being excited for Kingdom Hearts? When it first announced Final Fantasy. But the Disney part, turned you out. I turned you off. Listen, the capitalist mouse has to make his money somewhere, right? I like my Disney too, though. For copyright striking. Yeah, that is true. That is true. They got to make their money on top of the money that they have. Get it? It's a business. The business got to make their money. I'm quick with it. You like that one? Someone's gonna start using that, the capitalist mouse. There's a silly guy. Alright. I have 2 set up. And now, I'll go to the 3rd. Do I want to do the 3rd now, or do I want to do it later? I think I'm going to do it after I do all of this. So let me see. And my July is very blue. You'll see everything that I'm working on. Hopefully the next time I do this, which is next Monday, I plan to come back with this. Have I ever played Final Fantasy before? I was playing 14. I only played it once. I played that with a viewer that comes in sometimes. His name is Logan. I played that. It was a while ago now. And then I also played it with Tower, who's someone else that comes in sometimes. I said I was gonna do that back this month, but it's been a while. I haven't touched that. I need to get back on it. But yeah, that's the only like Final Fantasy that I've like dived into and played. Other than that, I know about like Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa. I don't know too much, but I know of Final Fantasy. We'll always associate July with a royal blue color. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. When I'm doing these like weeklies that I do, which is again for those of you that aren't sure what I mean by weekly, it's these little pages that are skinny that are coming up here. When I'm doing my weekly and I'm doing it for like week by week, I just do whatever my heart feels like. But I've never like coordinated a color for a month before. In this case, it's blue. I think that's very interesting for me to do. Kind of like there's an ink that I used. I think I'm gonna continue using it. You're gonna see it again in another journaling video or in another scrap and yap, but it's a nice ink. I think I streamed twice last week. How many times did I stream last week? Once. Twice. Twice. I did 3 streams total. So I had to cancel some. Alright. So I streamed 1, 2, yeah, 3 of the days. Alright. Every single Final Fantasy always feels weird to meet people who didn't grow up with it. You know, I only grew up like with Nintendo consoles, and I stuck to like the Nintendo family growing up. So that's a lot of Mario, Pokemon. What else? Zelda, not too much because I wasn't big on the puzzle aspect of it. Meaning, like, I feel like I would get hard stuck by puzzle 1. But, GameCube was your first console. I can't remember if I had a GameCube first or if I had a DS first. Like, the old DS. That PictoChat. Well, I guess technically the other one that came out after had PictoChat in it too. But I had, like, the old, like, the OG DS in silver. Like, to get back on point, I played, like, a lot of the Mario, the Pokemon, Animal Crossing was another big one for me. I was very Pokemon heavy. What else? I can't even think of anything else. And I like my Nintendogs. Not really the biggest IP, you know, but Nintendogs for sure. Like, I liked a lot of... I always stuck to Nintendo. I never had, like, a PlayStation console or any... Microsoft, so that's Xbox console. But I will say, I kind of don't have any regrets, I think, about it. Mario Kart Double Dash, yeah, was some peak. That is true. Unless you were, like, rotating that what is it, joystick? Sometimes you would have to, like, rotate the joystick like crazy to drift. Am I remembering that wrong? Kind of remember that. That was kind of crazy. There were a lot of games where it was like you had to rotate the joystick and then you would, like, break your whole palm. Grew up with every system. Nice. That's very nice. Yeah, my brother was more... I have a big brother. I talk about him sometimes. He had besides Nintendo, he had, like, a lot of PlayStation consoles. I loved watching him play Sly Cooper. I love watching him do that. Well, let's go. Model has the Pikachu mouth and the green against the yellow works wonderfully. Wait, did I? I didn't realize that. No wonder. I was like, I feel like this mouth is gonna be the best mouth. I didn't really think about it that far where it's like it matches Pikachu. Now that you're saying that, Onyx, I see it. I was like, I kind of want to use this, like, meow mouth. I don't know why, but it feels right. I'm happy that I did. But I can't wait to play that again. I know there's gonna be some good moments in that one, but we're gonna have a good time regardless. Maybe we can get a shiny or two on our team. I think that would be fun. But no Nuzlocke, that's for sure. Someone's gonna come in and be like, Nuzlocke? Question mark? No. I usually for the Pokemon streams, I'm gonna mention this really quick. Like, if you like, you know, if you want to subscribe, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I'm giving you the warning that some of these streams, I'm gonna put them in subscriber mode because sometimes some folks come in and I can't be, as I was saying it earlier in stream, I can't be bothered with some people. So usually with Pokemon, sometimes folks come in and I just don't vibe with them. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it in subscriber mode so I don't have to deal with it. It's probably why too I don't play Pokemon as much. But I think, like, for the times I played Pokemon in the past, like the past couple of times I played it, everyone's been pretty nice. Slash, it's usually the same people that come in, but I don't want anyone new coming in and then it feels like an awkward interaction. Oh, never caught a single shiny Pokemon. Have you grinded for the charm? I was the same. I think until I think it was last year or double last year. No, 2 years ago. Oh my god, double last year. 2 years ago, I think it was now, where in the Blueberry DLC, I found a shiny Scraggy. That was like my first ever shiny without the shiny charm. That was good. And no sort of boost either. That had me, like, surprised. Can you unblock me? Double blocked. Well, yeah, because I can't deal with that guy. That's not that guy that comes in, that guy, but that specific person that told me that today. I was like, I'm not finna, like, this is the wrong circus for you to be a clown in. You can go somewhere else. I can't. I can't. But there was, as I now mentioned, like, there are people that came in, that I said, like, this is why I put it in subscriber mode. I remember there's one time that I streamed Pokemon. Well, there are a couple of times where people come in and I was like, this is why I don't play. But there was one time that I played Pokemon. Someone came in. They said hi. And usually when someone comes in and I'm in the middle of something, all I'm gonna say is hi, and then I'm gonna get back to like what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna lose my focus. So I said hi, and then I went back to what I was doing. And then they said hi, and I said hi again really quickly because I was in the middle of something. I went back to what I was doing. Hi, hi. Literally like that, and then I went back to what I was doing. Then they started to spam my chat with Pokemon knowledge. It was like, oh, Geodude, blah, 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 blah. And you're not seeing that Geodude does this. And Onyx does this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, bro, you need to calm down. Something along those lines. I was like, can you please, like, calm down right now? That's usually, like, the first warning where it's like, you know, you're spamming my chat a little bit too much right now. And it's just too much for me to handle. Like, can you calm down? And then they told me, well, you never said hi to me, so. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure I did say hi to you, but if I didn't, then, you know, I apologize, but like, that's still not an excuse for you to pop off like that. And then they still got mad at me, and then I blocked them. I couldn't, so, you know, sometimes you just have to learn. Say bye. Exactly. Say bye now. Even if you didn't say hi back, what? As I've had some pretty weird interactions. Trust. And some pretty weird things happen. But that comes with it, right? You learn from it. But speaking of things I want to do, I'm like really debating right now if I want to set up the other page. Oh, I also need scrap paper. Yes, you can remember being 13 and cringe. That's a crazy way to phrase it, but I will also say, like, it's not, I think someone told me the same thing before, where someone did something in my chat and they were like, well, you shouldn't mind them all too much because they're just like 12 or 13. But it's also like, you know, number one, I'm not here to babysit anyone, right? I think number two is that if I give you a warning, then you should know from the first warning that you should stop. And that's relating to a whole different issue that I had. But you know, as you said, dealing with people is always a patience tester, depending on what you're dealt with. For sure. But the most that you can do, especially in the streamer space, is give someone the warning, and if they're not gonna listen, then they don't have to stay. Genuinely. If you're not gonna listen, then goodbye. There's somewhere else where you can go. You do not have to be a clown in my circus. There are other circuses that you can go be a clown in. Pulls out rubber chicken. You think I'm joking? You go fetch my chicken. You think I'm... Oh my god, you think I'm joking with you? Oh my god, I'm trying to mute my chicken because he's so loud. But yeah, you can go be a chicken... Ah, it's picking up here and there. I'm not even gonna make any more noise. But listen, you can go be a fool in someone else's circus, not mine. Yeah, it was that story now was also in relation to I had like these 12 and 13-year-olds that came in on a Mario Kart stream that I was doing, and they were targeting me as I was trying to race. So I couldn't get to play, and I gave them the warning. I said stop. And this was after like 2 or 3 races, because I was like, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. But no, it was 100% targeted, right? Then I told them like, stop, because if you keep doing this, then I'm genuinely gonna stop streaming. We're not gonna play anymore, right? Then the next race happened, and they all did the same thing again. So I quit. I was like, no, we're not gonna do this anymore. Like, brother. And this was like a 12-year-old with his YouTube channel that was coming in with his YouTube name. I'd like, I don't know. God, I feel like the more I talk about him, the more toxic is gonna stop. It's gonna come off. But like, it was like, bro, like, you're here because no one's paying attention to you. They stopped mid-race to hit her? Yeah. A whole bunch of them like stopped and was backing up to hit me. They weren't playing. And they would spam the item box to get the same like red shells and stuff over and over again just to target me. And it happened 1, 2, 3 after 3 races, because I was like, I don't know if this is happening like for real, like they're actually doing this on purpose. And then I was like, oh no, this is on purpose. Sorry, I saw a bug. But yeah, like I gave them the warning, and then I was like, you know, I'm not gonna do it. Insane, I know. I agree completely. That was on Valentine's Day. Crazy Valentine's Day, huh? It was around Valentine's Day, at least this year. I remember. But that was just so interesting to witness. You would think that they would have the cognitive behavior or the cognitive brain set to know no means no. I think when I was telling the story beforehand, someone in chat was like, listen, I was 12 years old once too. Like, you should just like, you should have just allowed them to do that. Like, I don't know why you're getting so mad over that. They're just children. And it's like, no, they should know by now that no means no, stop means stop. They shouldn't just like randomly come and do that. At least that's my opinion. That's kind of weird. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna start, not necessarily start, but you know, yeah, I'm gonna like here and there put my chat in subscribers only mode. So if you want a YAP, subscribe. If you don't want a YAP, you don't really care about that, then you know, not really gonna, what's the term? Hold you to it. Crazy that it's a hot take. I know, I feel like a lot of things, it feels like it's a hot take. Like, being a teacher, especially in this day and age, I could never. That's a lot of stress, and I think for how much they get paid, which is not enough, I don't know why anyone would do it. They probably have a strong love, but Kids nowadays are kind of crazy. They just don't care. That is true. That is very true. Right now I'm like swapping? I'm swatching inks to see what I want to use. Okay, I'm gonna use... I'm gonna use these two, and then I have to pull up my schedule again. Hi, papi. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of these projects that I do, by the way, just to bring it back to topic, they take me a pretty long time to do them because there's a lot of stuff that I put into it, and I take my time. So, my golly, gave up understanding what kids think after 6, 7. I like saying that sometimes. It's fun. But I would understand, like, hearing that every single day probably is very annoying to go through. There's an ink that I wanted to use, but it smudges very quickly. So I'm, like, thinking if I want to use it or not. Probably not. Okay. This is why swatching inks is important. I have a lot of different pens. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that. I'm kind of locked in on figuring out like what I want to do in terms of again, I have different pens right now that I'm looking at. I'm looking at different like shades of blue and figuring out like what I want to add into my book. Give me a moment to like think. The brain is thinking right now, trust. Okay. I've decided on what pen I'm gonna use. Went to your nephew's 8th grade graduation. There was a group doing the most. Exhausting to deal with for an hour. Teachers have yeah. And I think another thing too that concerns me is if you have a rowdy student, right? And then sometimes you're gonna have parent-teacher conferences. Their parent is gonna come in, and you tell the parent, and then the parent doesn't do anything and puts the blame back on you. I think that's kind of hard. That's another situation. That's very hyper-specific, but that's another situation where it's like, that's something hard to deal with, right? Like, it's kind of crazy. Do you think your journals are something you'd ever do anything public with? I have no idea if there's a market for it, but yours are genuinely really beautiful to look at. When you say market, do you mean like selling my work? There's some people, what they do, I did a hand cam actually where I did collage cards. So what that is basically like you have a sheet of paper, construction paper, whatever it is. It's like a thicker material, right? And then you just do collages on it with different scraps of paper and like stickers and stuff. There is a marker, marker. I started to read your next comment. But there is a market where people will do that and they'll sell it. People typically sell them on like Etsy. Etsy is like a handmade marketplace. It doesn't necessarily have to be all handmade, but that's the gist of what it is, if you haven't heard of it before. A lot of people sell those types of things on Etsy for around $20 or more. Nah, bro, you shouldn't be paying for that. You can literally make some of this stuff at home. And for way cheaper. I mean, I guess technically you're paying for the name and for their time too, but even then I feel like you can just do it yourself. Do I have Copics? Your art friends constantly mention them. No, you know why? Because I'm not really... I do have some markers. I have quite the collection of markers, but something that isn't shown in this collage set is that I use them to do like titles and calligraphy and add them into my journals, but I didn't really invest in Copics because I feel like those are more... Number one, they're a little bit more on the pricier side, and I feel like the other half of it too is I didn't know if they really work for calligraphy. So I typically tend to choose something that's like within budget or I know that marker to be a calligraphy marker. But Copics I know from like my knowledge are really good markers. Just doesn't work for like what I do. Flash my budget. But they are nice markers for sure. Oh my god, I was about to write in the wrong stuff into my schedule. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Have I done Stardew Valley? I played Fields of Mystria. I know that that's gonna be, I think it's like, I think it's not in early access anymore. But I need to go back to Fields of Mystria. I think it's because I've been so locked in with Fields that I really enjoyed what they were having. I never really touched Stardew. And then there's something else that I saw earlier today that's not out yet that I was interested in. Luena, School of the Maggie. I saw this on Twitter earlier. I'm gonna copy paste it so you guys can look at it if you wanted to. I'm now interested in this game too. This game looks interesting, which is another like cozy type of Stardew Valley-esque game. I'm interested in this one, but I have to add it to my wish list. But yeah, I haven't really, you know, I would do a Stardew. Do I even have it in my library? I probably do. I saw it was on the Switch too, but then I was like, yeah, I do have it actually on my in my library, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna open it, to be honest. It's a weird thing to say, just because I like Fields so much. Would very much enjoy. Wasn't round for them, but the game does call to your attention. Wait, wait, what are you referring to, Onyx? I'm not sure. Sorry, the brain is thinking like 5 million kajillion meters ahead. Alright. For Mystria, like for me to stream it back, or I enjoyed Mystria a lot. I think I just felt bad because the thing with I think here's like the dilemma that I have. There's some games that I play, or I feel like I play them on stream, and I tend to go quiet whilst I'm playing them. And then I just get a little, I think I just get a little bit nervous about like the continuation to play it, because it is a lot of like, I'm not sure if this is like being too quiet and some folks are enjoying or not, versus me playing something a little bit more action paced, like Zelda or a Mario title, you know. But if again, like I said earlier, if one person asks for it, I don't mind doing it. What would you like to see? You can tell me. In terms of like games, you can tell me, would you like to see me play Stardew? I don't mind. And then the question is, should I even get it on my Switch? I really wish that Fields of Mystria had a Switch version. I would get that so fast, but I think they just finished early access, so I'll see. I love Fields of Mystria. Some games are hard to stream and be entertaining while focusing. That is true. I feel like it's kind of like hard for me to determine sometimes like what game I should play, and then it's like I should continue playing this game. And then I think in some aspects of it, it's because I'm wondering, like, am I too quiet? Or like if some things are being too repetitive. Any cozy game like Stardew will be cool. All right. Not a problem. I also started playing and I didn't go back to it. I only did one episode. What is it called? God, it's on the Switch. Someone else was playing it too, and I saw it and I was like, oh, I should go back to this. Oh, it's the other name for Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar. I only did one episode of that. I can go back to that too. I wish they had, it used to be called Harvest Moon Magical Melody. I wish they had that in the GameCube library. They really need to up that GameCube library, bro. It's so empty. I would love to play that. Or if they do a remake and do Stories of Seasons Magical Melody, that was my favorite. I love the mines. I love doing the mine stuff in that game. I would spend hours. Oh, you got Stardew on Steam, but it's convenient to play on hand. That's the same thing that I'm feeling right now, where it's like, I would love to play on the Switch because I feel like I'd be more comfortable with my controller. Someone's gonna be like, well, technically, you can just plug in your controller and play, but I feel like I should just get it on the Switch. No? That's the dilemma I had, because I was about to say, should I just get it on my Switch? You wish you had access to Steam. To be honest, when it comes to like my day-to-day like gaming, I just prefer opening my Switch over my PC. Only thing I really open it for is Rivals. I don't know the last time I opened my PC and sat down and games. I probably play Monster Hunter a couple times on my PC, but that's about it. Speaking of Rivals. Alright. I think I get to do sticker work now. I can write in my notes later. Hey, welcome back. How are you? Happy Monday or Tuesday? Depends on where you are. Welcome back. How are you? How is your day going? Hopefully you're having a good day. I have PS5 and Xbox, but still would rather have Steam. Does anyone in here have the Steam machine? I'm curious. Because I was watching someone else and they were saying that apparently like the Steam machine, someone can correct me, the Steam machine, like you had to sign up. It was kind of like the Switch, where it was like you had to sign up to get like an like some sort of link or access to buying it, and then you could buy it. And that's kind of crazy. And then the person that I was watching, they were saying like they bought all of the other Steam like products as they were released, but they never got the link to the Steam machine. I felt for them, but it was also like, this is kind of crazy. No too many cool games. You need to learn more about my taste to enjoy, or to actually to suggest a stream game I might enjoy. That's fair. 100%, that's fair. I feel like, again, like I enjoy a lot of the Nintendo titles. I like things that are a little bit actiony and have action in them. I like to beat things up, essentially, is what it is. Like, I like Monster Hunter for that reason. Trying to think too, like, what else can I say? But I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head to mention. Hold on, I am also looking at my stickers right now. I have quite the collection. Rune Factory was a fun... Yeah, I need to go back to Rune Factory, actually, as you're saying that. I want to go back to that one. I just have to remember not to monetize the videos, because they got me with a copyright strike. But that I would love to go back to that. I think I was just kind of anxious. I was a little anxious. I'll go back to that for sure. What else? Pal World. Pal World I've been kind of iffy about because of the whole like Pokemon shenanigans that have been happening. I think I saw a couple people play too. I tried to like watch people play, but it never really like, I think like really caught my interest. I feel like now I'm just giving you guys excuses. No, you guys can give me suggestions. No. I will also say really quick, like, I can't play games in first person. That messes with me like pretty badly. I'm gonna pull this pile out, I think, and then I want to use some of these. I think this one's gonna work good. Oh, that doesn't fit with my fantasy. Okay, I'll use this. Nintendo is pretty broad. That's fair. But beating up beasties and baddies narrows it a little bit. I do have Grand Blue Fantasy that I decided to take the plunge and get. So, you're gonna see that on the schedule too. Man, every week I said this into the potatoes last week, but every week it really does feel like I'm kind of suffering or struggling a little bit to decide like what I want to play, because there's so many things for me to choose from and I have a lot of games on my backlog. Played a game during the weekend and the main really, what game was that? Now you're making me curious. I saw like a polka dot top. I don't even remember where it was, but I saw like a polka dot top, and it was like a blue, like the blue polka dot, blue and white polka dot, and I was like, oh my god, it's me. It's not, but it is. It's kind of weird how the brain thinks of things sometimes, huh? I can't like not look at polka dots now and be like, oh my god, point, that's me, that's me, that's me. It's a silly guy. I feel like a silly guy. Magical Princess. Ah. Raising character game. Oh, I see. You know, I will say I've been seeing a lot of characters that are blonde, and I also have like the same like thought. There's a character that came out in ZZZ really recently. It's not, she doesn't quite exactly look like me, but I look at her and I'm like, oh my god, this is kind of Doug coded. The smugness, the blonde, the eyes. She does like the little Anya face. I was like, wait, this is kind of me coded. Obviously, I don't own it, right? But, you know, it's just funny how the brain works sometimes to remember or think of things like that. Become a zen about your backlog. It is no games, and it is all games. It's infinite and terrifying, and you refuse. Brother, I am the same way. I'm literally the same way. I don't acknowledge it, but I want to play. It's hard. It's hard to, like, acknowledge and put a name to it, is what it is. It's kind of crazy to even admit that. Alright, I'm going in doing sticker work now, so I might get a little locked in. And more quiet. Not big a fan, I can't even read. But you are correct, I'm not really too big on horror games. So the horror game backlog is not that big. My horror games and I don't really mesh all that well, which is kind of weird because I'm gonna break my rules here a little bit, mention another name. I watch Markiplier a lot, and I used to watch him play horror games, but I can't. I get like too invested and then I get too scared over everything. It's gonna spook me. Then I'm not gonna sleep. Uh oh, I ripped this by accident. That's fine. Sometimes that happens. But yeah, I played FNAF on the channel, but I think I stopped because my hand was hurting after a bit, and then I had some people in here who were very backseaty. That's another thing to think about when trying to think about like streaming games. They're gonna be people that come in and they're gonna be very like, oh, you're doing this wrong. Oh, how did you not know about this, this, and this? And then it's like, you know, well, now I can't really not necessarily that I can't play it, but it's dissuading me from playing it, you know? So that robs another experience. And those are things I have to think about. Slash, I do think about those things. Remember watching when he was but a wee channel. Ah yes, FNAF kind of propelled him, right? It's a wee little channel. Stream history would not suggest as being on brand, but Metal Gear Solid would be interesting. Can promise it will be a weird, fun stream. Alright, you know, someone had mentioned Metal Gear to me before. I will also say that, they mentioned to play a specific title, and then I was like, isn't that, like, out of order? And then they were like, well, to be honest, yes, it's not in order, but I want to see your reaction to this, and this piece, because I think it's gonna be funny, and that's my favorite game. Well, alright, that's good to hear. Metal Gear. Playing a lot of Amnesia. Okay. I don't know the lore. Well, excuse Doug. I don't even remember. Probably when he was playing FNAF is when I started to lock in and watch him. He always puts out like really good content. But yeah, the horror, I'm just too ook and spooked. I would need someone with me, like genuinely with me, to play a horror game. And play 3 out of order because it's a prequel, but you think it works better if you know what it's setting up. I see. Say we, because he was on his second channel, but he was around 10k subs. I see. Wait, how much subs would you consider someone to have for them to be big? I wonder if that's a question that's fair to ask. Because now you're making me think, am I a big channel? Question mark? Or am I a wee itty bitty channel? What is the difference between a wee itty bitty channel versus a big channel? Rising Revengeance. Oh, so it seems like you guys like Metal Gear. Rising Revengeance is really good. Alright. I know that there's the remakes that are coming out on Switch. I keep seeing those. I'm probably gonna ask you this question again, so if I do, just feel free to mention Metal Gear again. Thus it's Doug's time to Metal Gear. I'm a respectably sized small streamer, in your opinion. That's fair enough. I'll agree with that. And I'm having fun. This is fair too. Board game is fun as heck. Wait, what board game? Oh, the Metal Gear. There's a Metal Gear board game? All the weird quirks. I didn't know that there was a board game for Metal Gear. Now hold up now. Sub count is about when you found the channel. Ah, and then he went up to the moon. I see after that. Okay, I got it. I get what you're putting down. Harder to have enjoyable interactions with your chatters when you get too big. Actually, I think in part, there's some folks that told me the same thing. Like a while ago, where it was like they don't like watching bigger streamers because they like the one-on-one interactions that they have versus in a larger chat. As you said, it's harder to get noticed and it's harder to talk one-on-one. So these like more intimate moments don't really happen all that much or as frequently. I think too, as a larger streamer, something that's interesting to think about, but it is something that does happen, is when your chat gets so flooded that you can't really have a conversation anymore, right? Because at that point, it's like you're talking to yourself if the chat is going so fast. But at the other half of it, that's also the same thing as if you were talking to no one. Solid. It's just the first game, but done as a board game campaign. Okay, I see. That's what you mean. I have been told that before. Bigger streamers are nuts and actually pretty much read a lot of the chats and remember. Yeah. Those people are crazy. I mean, to be fair, like, I think, mind you, my chat is not popping off like that, but I think no matter the number, I'll still remember a regular, or I'll remember someone even if they stop showing up for a while, you know? I don't think that matters, like, number or not. That's a whole different conversation. Never begrudge a streamer for growing. Personally struggle to be engaged in streams with massive chats. That's true. I think I said to you guys already that I pretty much lurk in different chats, meaning like I don't really engage. But I will agree that sometimes when I'm watching someone else and they're like, "Oh, hi Stephanie. Ready for Stacy McGee to start streaming?" Oh yeah, Becky. I'm so ready for Stacy McGee to start streaming. How was your day today? Oh, hi Stephanie. Hi Becky. Hi Patricia. How are you? You know, it's kind of hard to like, how do you jump into that? But I think that's just that's just introversion, I think, speaking at that point. Do you like the names I made up? Becky, Stephanie, Patricia. Looking forward to just being a random face in a sea of chatters. Alright, Garrett. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. I can't believe that you said that. Carrot. Hold on. Sorry. I'm locked in, but I'm also giggling at Spark. Brother, how can I forget you, brother? I even remember when you came in with your Gundam profile picture. Your Twitter name blasted on stream. You don't like being called by your Twitter name? You're still a cutie patootie pie. I think when chat grows past 500 or more, people with at least 50 or more people talking at all is like the limit to be able to engage. That is true. That is true. Because I feel like that's a very interesting topic now to talk about, right? Because it's like people are probably saying the same thing, right? I think some people probably like YAP to have the engagement go. Because when you're having strong engagement in chat, I think it probably pushes out the chat or the stream further. But that's just interesting to think about. Lurk on the huge channels or just watch. Got into watching VTubers with smaller channels. So it's what you now prefer, which I get it. I feel like these intimate moments definitely mean a lot, you know? But I will say, like, again, I think in the case of like a bigger name, a bigger streamer, if you are a regular, I would, and you say hi, like how Pumpkin comes in and says hi, you know? Like, I'm probably not, and like how Nick comes in sometimes and he just says hi. Like, I'm probably not gonna forget you. Or if you also random, if you have like the craziest name, so-and-so resubscribed their membership for another 10 months. That's crazy if I forgot. But sometimes people do forget, so we're all human after all. It is only fair. Streamer, see a regular name in stream with 1K viewers that hasn't showed up in a month. Wait. And they were like, oh, I see, I got it, I got what you're saying now. Hi, is everything okay? I haven't seen you in a while. I feel like those moments too probably are a little bit more intimate and special, right? It's not really a matter of like, I'm calling you out because you haven't been here, but it's like, hopefully everything has been okay. I.e., I talked about him the other day, so I'm gonna bring him up again. I talked about 𝙎'𝙢. I don't remember what his first profile picture was, but he changed his profile picture to like the picture of Charizard in one of the mystery dungeons. He was the first person to ever help me in Monster Hunter on a SOS, in Monster Hunter World on stream. And he's a Lance player. Like, I only saw him once or twice, but you know, I think I didn't see him at some point for a while, and then I saw him back and I got so excited. I asked him what was up. And he said college. So, you know, there's that. You saw a crazy gift membership name snipe the other day. Damn, I can't even, well, probably not my chat, but you know, things like that I'll remember. Now you made me remember Cosmos too. But I know Cosmos is more on the lurking end. I appreciate when he's able to come in, but he's always crazy whether it's Mario Kart or Monster Hunter, you know? I'm appreciative. It's a lot. It's a lot of you guys that I'm thankful for. But it's also like, yeah, you know, if I see you and you've been coming in regularly and then you stop, obviously I'm gonna take note, you know? And it's not like me saying this as in terms of like, oh, why have you stopped coming, like entitlement. I think it's just a matter of hopefully you're okay. Those are my Doug thoughts. Man, I don't even know what I'm doing with this page right now. I have to lock in. I have to lock in, I say, but I don't even know what to lock into. What page am I working on right now? Yeah, no problem. I'm doing stuff in my weekly, so that's these thinner pages that are coming up here. I started working on 2 of them. I did like the base work, so that means laying down my images and doing some writing, not all. So I'm doing like the sticker work for one of the pages right now. I picked out some sheets, but I don't really know what the idea is with this. Usually for when I do a character, what I like to do is I like to think of color and what colors work. So like for the Penny one, red, blue, and yellow, she has hints of yellow in there. I felt like that would make the page pop. Nagi, sometimes I think of him as gray, but also blue. So that's why there's some gray-ish tones and blue tones. This character, Mikaze Ai, he's blue, but he's also like light purple. So I tend to work with color more than anything. And what I feel works like best with a character. But yeah, I'm working on something in my weekly. And it is blue. Makes you feel warm, when someone you haven't seen in a while is actually excited to think of, it's a good thing. Oh yeah, for sure. It's always a good feeling when, you haven't seen someone in a while and, they remember you or they're happy to see you back. That's for sure. Utano Prince page? No. Surprise. No. Oh no, I was just... No, sorry, I was explaining color. No, not an Utano Prince page. You were asking for like the character and the theme, right? The theme is blue. But the character that I'm doing is from Tamon-kun. Tamon's B-side? Because I wanted to do more of that. I haven't really done a lot besides Tamon, who's the main character. So I'm doing another character in that series. His name is Ori-kun. O-U-R-I, Ori. He's blue. So that's what I'm working on right now. I have different like images of him. But I'm doing the sticker work, is what it is. What characters do I plan on doing next? So after Ori-kun, I have another blue page in mind. I think for July I'm gonna do all blue. Then after or with Ori-kun, oh wait, no, pause. I have Goose from Twisted Wonderland. He's blue, so I have him for the month. I have Ori-kun from Tamon's B-side for a week. Then I have Izumi Iori from Idolish 7. He's blue. I'm gonna do that for the next week that I have to do, which is this week. The 13th to the 19th, I have stuff to put in my planner. I have to prep that Iori page at some point. And then for the last-ish week of July, the last full week of July, so that's the 20th to the 26th, I have not decided, but I think I'm gonna keep to doing someone blue. I don't have to, but I feel like I might as well do someone that's blue. Do a blue month. I can do myself. But I have to gather some images for that too. Don't mind me. Healing things up. And then some of these stickers are like really tiny, which is another reason I am not doing hand cam. I really need to do this without gloves. Because there's a lot of little tiny pieces and stuff that I have to not only pick up but also use my tweezers to take out. But it's always fun to do projects like this. It gets my brain working. And then something I talked about on the stream too is having spending time without technology. Just having a no technology hobby. Which for me, it's doing this. For some of you guys, it can be, as you said, gunpla earlier. Building Legos is another thing that I was told. There's a lot. Gardening, reading. Man, I want to read more. It's random for me to say. I think I said this before too. I'd like to read more. Knitting, crocheting. Maximilian Genus is probably my favorite blue-themed character, but he's from Macross. Okay. I haven't heard of him before. Hold on, don't mind me. I'm trying to push my tweezers into like the tiniest hole. Alright, got it. Can also do more rivals-related things. Usually when a skin comes out, or a set of skins, I like doing pages on them. I'm supposed to do some entries for Blood Hunt, but I haven't gotten around to that either. Have a book you need to finish. You've been stacked heavily on the book reading as of late. What are you guys reading? What's on your shelf? Even as you said, you have books that are collecting dust. Me too. There's a manga that I was collecting, and I'm missing volumes 3 and 4, but I have all the other volumes. I was like, brother, how are you missing 3 and 4? Kind of silly goose behavior, don't you think? Started reading manga more consistently. So you're happy about that. That's good. I need to pick up my my Pokemon adventures and just have a field day with those. Because that is always exciting to both pick up and read. As soon as I said read, my brain went to Reed Richards. I don't think I've ever done something like Mr. Fantastic related. And the thing is that I really enjoy him too. Something I'm trying to peel up right now that's very delicate. I'm trying to be very careful. Okay. Meaning I'm trying to be careful not to rip it. It's the last piece. Alright, I got it. Oh, read astronomy or Greek stuff. I see. Book you need to finish is The Biology of Theropods. You have The Witcher. You only read one manga consistently. Been getting all Chainsaw, but you want to get back to Soul Eater. I was collecting Spy Family when it was coming out, like early, but I think I'm too lost with Spy Family to collect it anymore. I want to collect more shoujo titles because that's what I enjoy reading. There's one that I started to pick up that I'm interested in. I think the next volume of it doesn't come out until like in fall, so I'm good for now, but I enjoy reading shoujo stuff. I think I'm slowly going back to shoujo. Although I like action. That was something that I said. Chainsaw Man, I stopped actually reading it for like that first arc. I think it would be the first arc. Is where like I stopped. Oh, you have up to volume 12 of Spy and 19 of Chainsaw. That's good. I have for Spy, I think I have like up to 7 or 8. Imagine I said 6 or 7. But no, I have up to like 7 or 8. The thing is that I don't have a lot of space, so I have to be mindful of what I'm picking up. I wish I had like one day it'd be nice to have a space where I can have a, like big bookshelves to put my stuff on. Because it's not only books that I collect like DVDs too. I love the physical. Physical stuff always makes my brain go brr. Space has become lacking. That's always the hardest thing to deal with. Space. Too much stuff, not enough space. Space bag storage. Thanks. Oh god, space bag. I don't know if anyone remembers what I'm talking about. Can't even remember now if they were called space bag or not, but I remember those. Those ads would come up like crazy. Shows how good the advertising was if I remember it, like... That's like years old. Space the final frontier? Yes, but no. But yes, but no. Too much stuff, not enough space. You remember space bags? Okay. That's a good tagline. You had to. Fair enough. Mind you, you're gonna question my knowledge even more because I don't know what you're referencing. He was a dandy guy. In space. Oh man, oh man, oh man. There's a lot. And by a lot, I mean there's a lot that I want to put on and I'm so lost. Star Trek. Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable on Star Trek. I guess that's pretty obvious, huh? Good to know. I like any of the newest skins in the roadmap. I'm very excited for Adam. I feel like Adam doesn't really get a lot of skins / good ones. The cosmic one was good that they made for him. The legendary, that one was good. I feel like Adam, I typically don't see a lot of good ones, so I'm very excited to see he's in the Van Dyke collection. I want to get that so bad. Then I'm excited to see how the Jeff Dino skin looks like in game. They teased the image today. They showed off Hawkeye as well. But I'm very, very, very excited to see the trailer for the Jeff Dino skin. And then what else is there? Hold on, you're making me peep. You're making me peep. Hold on. I said peep. And then I'm like, that P is very pronounced. Peep. Yeah, Dino's gonna look so cute. I'm interested in seeing how the Hela looks. The Hela and Psylocke. I feel like I probably cannot put any funds towards that. And that's just because I need to get other equipment stuff. But the 𝙬𝙬 and Hela skins look really good. And then what else? There's the Brand New Day Spider-Man, and then the Scarlet Witch and Winter Soldier ones that are coming. I want to see how those look in game, but I'm so excited for PvE Age of Ultron. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. That's the end of the month, and that's when Blood Hunt leaves too, the 30th, I think. 30th or 31st. I'm excited to see what they have planned and cooked up. Man, do you mean the Dino dressed as Jeff? Yeah, Dino dressed as Jeff. Sorry if I mixed them up. When you felt that journaling could be good for your family member, do you ever share your pages with them, or is this something you keep closer to your chest? I feel like for me and my journaling, because I did say that I like tried to get one of my relatives like into journaling. Also, welcome Musaka. Happy Monday. I think that boundary is there where it's like, this is my stuff, right? And even if they did see or they saw that specific family member that I showed my journaling, or I was trying to help them, I helped them get started with journaling, nothing really is gonna come out from that. I don't know if that's sad to say or happy to say, but I don't think I've ever met anyone that I feel like I can share my journaling with, and they just get it, you know? I don't think I have like that kind of outlet. So I guess the answer to that is I keep it closer to my chest, but that's also because like no one's really interested. That's one half. And I think also the boundary is there where it's like you know, this is something that she's doing for herself, and if it's in a journal, then it's probably personal. That's how my family takes it. So I don't really share with any of them. I've showed a couple of my family members, now that I'm thinking about it, like some of the stuff I did, because I asked, they ask me sometimes like what I want for a holiday, and I tell them like it'd be nice to have tweezers, and then I show them my work, and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna need tweezers for that because that looks very small. But I think like if we're going now more into like, oh, if you share your journaling work with someone to talk about like, oh, Marvel Rivals, and see if like they're interested, the answer is no. And I will also say, oh god, the thing is that it's gonna come off as me looking for pity. And I'm not. But the thing is that none of my family are interested really in what I'm interested in. I've tried to talk to some of them about some of the things that I like, but I've gotten my answer, I think, many times without going like too far into that conversation. So I don't really show them half of the stuff that I do, because it's kind of like, you know, it's not their interest. I have a similar deal with your family too, yeah. It's kind of hard, but I also kind of hard in the sense of like you want to show someone the stuff that you do and your interests, but then it's like, you know, they don't really care for it. At that point, you know, there's only so much that you can do at that point, which is, you know, don't talk about it again. At least this is from my experience. But who knows? Maybe I might meet someone that is interested. I have you guys for starters. I can't really say like I'll meet someone. Maybe I'll meet someone outside of you guys that I could talk to like personally that's interested in the same stuff that I like, and I can get them into journaling. But other than that, like no, I usually keep all of the stuff to me because I'm not really all that interested in it. Is that the answer that you were looking for, or did I get too deep? Hopefully that wasn't like too deep. But I think if I was very stressed about like, you know, having the notion of, oh, they don't like the same thing that I do, so I should stop. I mean, I know that, but I didn't stop because it's what I like to do. So I don't think you should take it in like a bad way, if that makes sense. Like, don't take it as negative. But that is usually what happens with a lot of the stuff that I like. It's normal for kids and parents not to understand each other's interests. Oh, this goes further than parent and and kids. But you are right in saying that. Whenever you talk to someone about something, try to relate anything you can and ask questions so they might talk to you more about it again. Yeah, I guess like in that case, like if we're relating that to what I'm doing, the answer is I don't have anyone. That's a really nice personality like trait to have, but I don't have anyone that does that. It's really a matter of I get like weird looks and things of that interest. But at that point, it's like, you know, you can't really change anybody, so hopefully that makes sense. I guess it's because you're an only child, but you don't mind keeping your interests to yourself. Share your interests, but you don't expect people to really get into it like you are. I get it. 35 before. Can always meet someone someday. Yeah, I'm sure like my time will come for me to meet someone like personally that shares the same interest. I'm not like too like down or deep about it. Sometimes I ponder on it because it's like, you know, sometimes I have like the notion of like, am I doing too much? Am I talking too much? Like, you should know too, where like besides me, the individual having boundaries, there are other people that are gonna have boundaries too, and you respect those boundaries. But like I think for a while I was kind of down on it because there were like some instances where I would want to. I don't even know how to say this for it to come out right. Hold on, let me put down my stickers and then I'm gonna ponder. I'm gonna ponder as I'm putting down my stickers. Big brain energy. I feel like there were times where like someone would show me their interest and I would try to be interested and get interested in it for a while. And I would expect the same notion back, but it never really reached back to me. And it took me a while to realize, like, I learned a couple of things about myself as I was, like, going through that notion. Where it was like, you know, your friend would try to get you interested in something, and then you would try to show interest. But when you try to do the opposite, where it's like you're trying to get your person of interest interested in something, like you're sharing what you like with someone, and then they don't want to give you the same thing back, it's kind of like, you know, it kind of hurts, I guess, in one half of it. But on the other half of it, it's like, you know, the boundary is there, I guess. You can't force anyone to like something if they don't like it. But it sucks. But at the same time, it's also like, if I like it, right, and they don't like it, do I have to stop? No, I don't have to stop. But it is a nice luxury to have someone that genuinely shows interest in something that you're talking about. And it's not me trying to be sad. It's just me saying it how it is. I'm just happy to have this hobby, you know? When the golden rule doesn't go both ways, yeah, it does feel like that, where it doesn't, sometimes you don't have something go both ways, and then you just have to ponder. Ponder in the sense of like boundaries, but also like, you know, there's other things too. But I shouldn't really, not really, I shouldn't talk about it too much, but it's more along the lines of I'm happy with what I get to do is what it boils down to. I'm reading what you're saying, Spectre. Just don't have to like it. Just can't hate it. Just can't hate it. Can't be enough. You made me think. I saw this like a long time ago. There was like this lady that married someone, or is in a very deep relationship with a guy, and his hobby was Legos. His hobby was like Legos and Lego building, I think. And she would listen to him, and she would like how invested he was in talking about said hobby. But then one day, I think she got like all of her emotions piled up and boiled over to the point where she said like, "Oh, I don't want to see these stupid Legos ever again. Why are you building this? It's like a child hobby, something, something, something." And he just stopped talking to her, period. It went into like stop talking, stop, like no communication, no eye contact, that type of thing. And that's like, I feel like that's really deep, you know? Don't have to like the things I like, but just don't expect me, yeah, to stop liking them. You saw that, alright. Yeah, that's just, yeah, it was a Reddit thing. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah. That's just something that's kinda, like, I don't think you should take that from anyone. You know? I feel bad when that... Like, that's someone's whole, like, hobby and their livelihood. And you just diss them for what makes them them. And they were sharing, like, their passion, what made them them with you. That's like a whole diss to him. That was just messed up. Something like that now, I wouldn't really want to experience. But it is, what I'm also saying now is like, to go back to my point from earlier, it is really sweet and nice to have or meet someone where it's like, they're like, oh, this is a cool hobby and they're interested, you know? Oh my god, excuse me if you hear me burp. I have some burps in me. Trying to peel some of these stickers up too. Bob. Hi, Bob. Yeah, I've been drinking, I've been trying to sip water here and there. Seeing the joy in someone's eyes when talking about something they care about and then berating them is never okay. I agree. It's also like, you know, I feel like if someone's showing you a part of themselves and then you're bashing it, like, why would I talk to you again? I feel like that also plays a part in it too. Ex of mine, you remember, was listening to some video game music and she just in on how it was dumb and pointless. Oh, there's a specific relative that I talked about here and there. I talked about it a while ago. But I remember I was watching something that was in relation to like voice actors doing like live action work. Like sometimes they would have anime voice actors do live action stuff. And I remember I was watching the YouTube video and that relative walked in on me watching said video. And I was like, you want to watch this? Because sometimes I just was like, you want to watch this with me? It's so funny. And then didn't really look, just like stared at it for 2 seconds and I was like, what is this cringe nonsense that you're watching? It's utterly cringe. And I don't, it was like a bash after bash, and then they walked away and I just sat there and I just looked down. I remember it was like, damn. I think that was the point when I stopped watching that fandom or being part of that fandom altogether. Kind of hurt, but it's like, you know, it's someone that you're close to. Like, why would you what made you even think that you can say that to me, you know? I feel like it goes into like respect too, but that's a whole different topic. Your soul would leave. Oh god, I have a whole bunch of different stories, but I typically share them in the members. But I will say, I said this already. I think the hint was there that I'm pretty introverted. But it is nice when you meet someone that actually like wants to lend out a good hand and vice versa. As Dino worded it, the golden rule, right? But it isn't a good feeling when you show yourself to someone that you feel like they've shown themselves to you, but it's really it's not a two-way kind of relationship, you know? I think we all have had those moments. But it does get better. Good things take time. All I can say is you're still listening to Donkey Kong country music. Oh, the Donkey Kong music is always a banger. Banger. Oh my god. Apologies. I'm like my brain is locking out. And I feel like I did stuff, but I didn't do like as much as I hoped. But this always like takes time, so good things take time. My god. But yeah, I enjoy listening to video game music myself. I hope like too, I think I said already, like I haven't dated before, but I hope I meet someone that if I do ever, knock on wood, I hope I meet someone who's very open. And by open I mean like has an open mind, but also like they're nice. I think too is important. It's moving forward, always more chances for good things to happen. Can't let like one or two bad apples ruin the bunch. I think too, like if something good happened before, then it's like there is always a chance for it to happen again. And that works for any circumstance, any situation. Even if they're not too open, at least committed to be open with you. True. I need someone that's very committed. I told you about the guy, I said this story before on stream, but I will share it again. There was someone who, this was a long time ago. There was someone who told me that they liked me, and I asked them why. And they told me a whole bunch of things, but then they also went to the point. And this is why I told them no. They told me, you know, I think we're really good friends. And if we break up, we can go back to being friends, no problem. And when that person said that to me, I was like, no. Like, that's an automatic no. And I'm very happy I asked them why. I need someone who's like committed. Like committed. That was a crazy thing to say. Peeling out all the little itty bitty pieces. Responding to "Hey, I like you" with Y is a power move. I think I saw someone saying like that's a sign of being like special. And I was like, ugh. But I fear like it's, I don't know if fear is a word, but I think that's a good thing to always ask why. Never know someone's motivation. / it's good to know, like, if someone likes you and you ask them why, they should give you a good answer as to why. That shouldn't be like a "you're putting me on the spot" type of thing. Because if you feel for them, then it should be easy to talk about them. At least that's for me, in my little humble opinion. Where is your motivation? It feels like a power check in a game. Asking why. Time to check if you pass the power check. If you don't, then you fail. Goodbye. Kicks. I will riz someone up one day. That's crazy. Me? Riz someone? Me? I don't know about that one. I'd be surprised though. I really would be surprised. It's a very hilariously blunt way to go about it. And I will do it again. For sure I would do that again. It does, yeah, it does keep me protected from some pretty crazy things. You're not wrong about that. I don't know crazy is the word, because, I mean, on one half of it, like, it's good to take a chance when you get a chance. Right? I was saying earlier, like, it doesn't hurt to try. But, you gotta think things through a little bit, too. You don't have to think things through where it's like, you know, you're not gonna do it, you know? I.e., like, you have this perfect, ideal notion of in your head on, like, how a journal page is supposed to go, and then you never do it because you keep trying to tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak and tweak. You're never gonna get started to do it. That's kind of rough. If someone has to think about why they like you, true, then it's not true affection. They should just be able to say. And I don't think like falling in love is a one-time thing. I get to talk about that. Falling in love is something that happens continuously. Well, that's deep. Brother, I think I might actually start wrapping up here. It was a good YAP session. But also, I think it's bedtime. And by bedtime, I mean my bedtime. GG's, you guys. 07s. I'm doing the same thing I did last time. I'm still looking at my stickers. I'm trying to like plan out what I want to do. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Very YAP. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and listening to me yap. Same time, same place, next Monday. Genius idea. You had to have Monday be scrap and yap. I think like Monday is the perfect day because it's like it's not like I don't have to think about a game, and it's like a good, as you said it's like a good way to start the week without any sort of like obligation. And by obligation I mean obligation for you guys to come in and rush in for a game, whereas like it should be your Monday. Usually Monday is like the most hectic day of the week. At that point, I should just make it comforting and just yap. So if you can't make it, then you know, you're not like too worried about anything. But anywho, I will see you guys. I'm happy that you guys enjoyed yourself. Happy to see you guys from yesterday. Dreamer and Atlas. I will see you around. Tomorrow will be Pokemon. We have 2 Pokemon days in a row. So with that being said, time to eat, you guys. Bye-bye. 𝙄'𝙢, see ya, 𝙤𝙠 𝙤𝙤 07 to you guys. Bye, 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 bye. Let me set this up for myself. Hold on. Boink. Boink. Okay, bye.